it feels over the top Twilight Zone. And I say it, if I'm wrong, I please God that I'm wrong, but I'm not engineering these stories. I'm not reading a fake report. It's going on in our country, in Canada, in other countries, but in our country, where children are being taken out of the home.
Seeing agents in the hundreds and hundreds of people, right? You take the test and then you trace back all the contacts. This is an army of tracers. They're basically investigators.
But we need a national core of healthy people who are properly trained to go out and do this contact tracing.
And to offer some of the insights and experience we've had in other countries in hiring and training a group, really a whole cadre of community health workers, or contact tracers rather. And they would be virtually trained. They are being virtually trained and deployed right now. What we would do with this is that this virtual group of contact tracers would contact anybody who has tested positive to learn about their recent activities, who they may have been in contact with, and ensure that they can take steps to make sure that they can stay healthy and not spread the virus any further. That includes, ramping up testing. It includes providing really dignified isolation and treatment of everyone who's sick. And it's ensuring that people can be quarantined and at times separated in a very supportive way.
And it's ensuring that people can be quarantined.
It's truly Twilight Zone. So I say this much to you. You can say, spread rumors, Mother Miriam is a conspiracy theorist and all of that. I pray that's not true. And I really wanted to not even say this much to you, but many of you out there are certainly up on the news more than I am. It's not in the main news yet. It should be. Check the news. Check what's going on with this COVID-19. And I think there's at least 5 states in this country so far that are turning into police states with the National Guard, making sure that people, quote unquote, for their own good, go to the hospital to be tested for COVID-19. But I only in my heart want to tell you that it seems like we're living in the Twilight Zone. And the forces behind all this want to destroy the family, destroy us, and in fact, kill many of us. Bill Gates has said that he thinks the lockdown should continue until the whole world and every person in it is vaccinated. And that would be 7 billion people. And we know that he has been a part of developing vaccines in the past that have killed thousands of people. So I think that's their aim. I don't know the full story. You could say, Mother Miriam, my goodness, your voice goes out over the world. Why? You need to be much more responsible than this. I feel that. But I also feel a sense of desperation to, again, warn you, to say this is not in the future. It's already happening. It's already happening. And it reads like a science fiction horror movie. So if I'm wrong, I praise God for that. If it's correct, how could I dare not speak of it? I think of the Holocaust with the 6 million Jews and the 6 million non-Jews that were killed. And people right there in Germany and elsewhere, it was going on right under their nose. And they either didn't know it or they turned their faces. Other countries turned their heads. And they knew it was happening. They knew millions of people were being burned in the gas chambers. They knew they were dying, and they did nothing. This is horrible, I know. But it can't happen again. It's happened with abortion. It's that we just picket buildings in which thousands of babies are being murdered, some with their mothers when things go wrong. And we say abortion is murder, and we walk with signs, and I'm glad for that, but it's insanity. It's insanity. If someone's being killed, we should break the doors down and stop it. We've gotten so used to evil. We've gotten so used to it, and we hide, and we say, well, I'm going to stay out of that, and I understand that, but I think now it's us. Now it's us.